when they disappear and stuff like that on the couch, it almost makes you think, maybe they're really ghosts and they're not really alive. Wouldn't that be weird? Also, wouldn't that be creepy if I was right about that? Like I just called something out on a, whim or whatever. Anyway. Okay. Welcome back, everyone, to my Let's Play of the Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker. Last time I played this, my game crashed at the very end, and I was already passing out off and on during my stream. Here it is at 2:11 a.m. So I'm going to be streaming for about 2 hours. Last time I was just like I said, passing out and all that, and I was about to call it really soon, and then my actual stream just went kaput. And it's like, no, we're going to end this for you because you're tired. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, thanks. But it would have been nice to give us all, a very nice, a goodbye or something, you know what I mean? But anyway. So here we are, back to asking questions again.
I started seeing Dr. Dekker a few months ago. I thought it would be nice to have someone I could talk to about work. It can get a bit stressful sometimes.
What do you do for work? Oh, she's a nurse, huh? LT, is this you? No, this is not LT. She's not top heavy. And then LT's just like, did you just say that in your stream? Did you just say that in your stream? I'll be like, oh. It's kissing. Are you sure? Are you sure it's not Edwina? Are you sure it's not Edwina typing? I'll have to take your word. Oh, I'm sure. You're okay. All right, I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word that it's kissing, not Edwina. So apparently this girl's a nurse. I don't know if you heard me saying this. I was just saying that just before you messaged. What I said was, wait, she's a nurse? And I'm like, LT, is that you? And then I thought, no, she's not top heavy. Meanwhile, LT in the background is like, did you just say she's not top heavy? Why would you say that? Why would you say that in the middle of your stream? And I'll be like, sweating bullets over here, and I'll be like, just, don't kill me, white wife. Please don't kill me. With like a big, huge, smile on my face, hoping that she doesn't kill me for saying that. Anyway. So.
I work in a nursing home for the elderly. I basically do end-of-life care.
She says that so cheerfully. Yeah, I pretty much do work with end-of-life care. It's like, wow, could you be any more creepier when you say that? Anyway.
The usual things. Making sure the patients are comfortable, making sure they're not in any pain, and I talk to them. I keep them company. Some of them get pretty frightened about what's coming. Well, those of them that aren't out of it on meds. I comfort them.
Creepy. Why are your patients frightened? But because they're going to die of old age. Why would I ask this question? But I'm going to ask it anyway.
That is frightening, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Isn't it what everyone's afraid of? The great unknown. No one should have to face that alone. I don't like it when patients are heavily sedated, especially when there are alternatives, like herbal remedies. I mean, imagine if you only had a few days or weeks left to live. Would you want to spend it asleep?
Maybe not weeks. Maybe for the final day? I don't know.
Exactly. I feel like it's almost criminal. Like you're robbing people of their last moments on Earth. You should be able to savor the experience, not sleep your way to death.
Though, they do say that it's a peaceful way to go if you die in your sleep. So I will say that. Why should people savor dying?
I'm not saying anyone should be happy about dying. I've seen lots of people die, and it's a special moment. There's literally nothing else like it.
This woman's sick in the head. She gets off on people dying. Good grief. Anyway. I'm supposed to be playing the role of therapist, right? I shouldn't be saying these things. Okay, let's see. You mentioned herbal remedies.
I'm a qualified herbalist. It's okay, you can laugh. Most people think herbalism is a joke. But I'd much rather help my patients sleep at night with valerian or passion flower than
very nice blue eyes,
mazepam or zolpidem. It can be sad sometimes. I don't like losing a patient, but that's the job. I don't get stressed about it or anything. It's not the job that stresses me. It's the people I work with, the other nurses. They're mean to me.
They call me names. Let's see. I'm gonna ask her the question myself. Why are the other nurses mean to you?
They call me the angel of death because so many patients have died on my shift.
Well, you're at the end of life.
I don't think they mean it.
Caregiver.
Obviously, it's not my fault. It just seems to happen that way.
Sure.
3 last month. 3 the month before that, I think. But only 1 so far this month, so that's good. Although one of my patients, Hilda, I don't think she's got long.
Jeez, the way you just said that. Gave me the shivers. Tell me... Oh, wait, I've got a note that Terry called? What?
Terry's one of the other nurses at the home. I don't think she likes me very much. She's one of the crotchety ones. Always swearing and spitting at me. Never got anything nice to say. Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep or something. She doesn't bother me though.
Yeah, we'll take care of her.
I'm not really looking for love at the moment. I'm sort of married to my work, but in a good way. I've known a lot of doctors over the years. Most of them arrogant idiots who think nurses are just there to do their bidding, or worse. Dr. Dekker was different. He had a lot of time for me. He was interested in my problems. He was a bit offbeat, but yeah, I liked him. But then I like most people. I'd been seeing him for about 9 months, I think. I think it's terrible what happened to him. So awful. No one deserves to die like that.
And she's the angel of death. She should know. Oh, wait. No, I'm just like her co-worker nurses. Calling her angel of death. My bad. How unprofessional of me. Perhaps you should ask someone else a question. Like who? Huh. Claire. Why aren't you in prison?
I suppose after what I did, there are people that might think I belonged in prison. What do you think, Doctor? Can I be saved with therapy, or should I be locked up like a dangerous criminal?
I'm gonna tell her she can be saved. You can be saved.
Sorry. I don't know.
Oh, no.
You have a lot of faith in your abilities. That's good. I look forward to being completely cured.
Geez, no pressure or anything.
Dr. Dekker just had that look about him. You know what they say about us crazies. Takes one to know one.
Yes, it does.
Keep up, Doctor. David is my husband. I assume they think I'm dangerous because I stabbed my husband.
Why did you stab your husband?
I'm obsessed with my husband. It's absurd, really.
Whatever. Oh, let's just ask someone else a question, huh? Nope. Oh, yeah. So what'd you think of this girl there, Kissa? Very nice. She ended up being woken up on the beach naked a couple of times, remember? Her husband threw a lot. This makes her feel. See, it keeps showing stuff for Mariana, but only one thing for Ellen.
Like you're not listening.
She's kind of got crazy eyes there, honestly. Crap.
That doesn't really mean anything to me.
Yeah.
I move around when I dance, and geographically speaking, I move around.
Whatever.
When I wake up on the beach, I normally feel refreshed, which is weird, right? I'm not scared. Not yet. I just want to know what's going on.
I'm not really sure what else to ask for questions, honestly. Windy.
Like I said, I don't really know anyone around here.
Want me to record you?
I film myself doing, lots of things. It's not so easy to do when you're blacked out. I don't have an answer for that. Nope. Don't know.
Just said, let's end our session. She's like, nope. Don't know. Nope, you don't know. What? Does she enjoy it when patients die? The game wants me to ask that? Oh my god, that's messed up. Actually, does it bother you when patients die?
It can be sad sometimes.
Okay, let me ask.
No, I don't like it. I feel lucky to share that moment with them. To be there with them when it happens. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't really know. Like, these are questions I don't think to ask. Damn it.
Yes, I love my job. I love my patients. Even the really crotchety ones, you know?
Why do you like saying crotchety?
Hear what comes out of their mouths. They're like my children in a way. It sounds weird, doesn't it?
Why are they like your children?
I don't have any kids. Maybe I will one day, I don't know. At the moment, all my energy is focused on taking care of my patients. I'd really like to be able to answer you, but I don't know what to say. No, death doesn't scare me. It's probably because I've been around it so much, but I haven't seen anything that's made me feel like it's something to fear. I don't think death is an end. I think it's a doorway to another place. I'm just not sure where. Where do you think we go when we die, Doctor? I'm really bad at this, aren't I? Ask me something else.
I don't know where we go when we die.
I thought I was stuck in purgatory once, but then I realised I was just watching a really, really bad film. Sorry, I'm terrible at jokes.
What film were you watching?
I haven't really got anything to say about that. Maybe we should talk about you. No, sorry, I don't.
I'm sorry, don't know. Okay. Ellen asked me where we go when we die. Heaven, Valhalla, maybe. I think half a dozen more. What's Valhalla? Is that hell? Is it supposed to be hell or something?
I don't believe in God, so I can't really claim to believe in heaven. I feel really bad I can't answer your questions. I like animals. Let's talk about that.
Okay, I'm gonna ask her, what animals do you like? What is your favorite animal?
I love animals, especially cats. I think everyone is either a cat person or a dog person. What are you, Doctor? Yay, me too. I have a cat called Church. He's adorable.
You don't believe in God, but yet you name your cat Church. It's quite interesting. I wonder if she believes in an afterlife. Good question.
When someone says afterlife, it just makes me think of wispy figures floating around in a white haze, like you get in those New Age posters. I don't really go for all that.
Woman, you creepy. Jeez. I hate how I have to keep going down to hints to, like, figure, to ask her questions. Oh, boy. Please take off on me. Alright, let's see. I'm just gonna ask this for giggles.
Sorry.
Really? Okay. Do you believe in ghosts?
I don't know anything.
Okay. Why are you a qualified herbalist?
Traditional medicine makes patients worse sometimes, don't you think? You must see it all the time, Doctor. You take one pill, then have to take 5 other pills to deal with the side effects. Herbs are kind of... Obviously, you have to be careful, just like with everything. Giving the wrong combination can be deadly. Fortunately, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. That's how Dr. Dekker died.
Hell isn't real. Whoever came up with that idea has a lot to answer for.
Okay. Do you... Ow, 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 ow. No, that one is not in my lap. Do you believe in reincarnation? Yeah, there we go.
I've never really got the idea of reincarnation. I mean, are you still you? Do you know you're still you? And if not, how does that even work? No, I don't like it.
I was just wondering how she would like to die. But, you know, as like a legit question, like, in her sleep, would she like to die the same way she comforts her patients, not parents? Do you think we become one? With the doors.
I don't.
Oh God, what did I spell wrong? Do you think we become one with the
Maybe. Maybe we go somewhere completely beyond what we can imagine. We're only humans after all. We can't possibly comprehend what's really out there.
Oh, I can do a next day sort of thing. Okay.
They're old. People die when they're old. I mean,
No way.
medically speaking, it's heart failure, or organ failure, or pneumonia. They're all natural causes, though.
Bronze trophy achieved. Movie length. Not really sure what that means, but okay. Let's see. What else can I choose? I hate that I have to wait for that to load. I could go the next day, but I kinda don't want to. Come on. Does she swim in the sea? Do you swim in the sea?
Sometimes I go swimming in the sea. I don't always black out.
I'm trying to think. Wasn't it Dr. Dekker's job to be interested in her problems? Was Dr. Dekker interested in your problems? I'll see what it says.
Well, yes, that's true. But still, it was nice to be listened to.
That's it. Good grief. I guess I can end it to the next day. I guess not. I don't know. It says to, but I feel I can go even further. Oh, I know I can go even further, but I gotta wait for this thing to bloody, you know, go down to 0. Like, it takes a minute to do it. Oh my lord. I wonder. I'm gonna take a look at something online real quick while this thing goes down. So give me a moment, folks. Let's see. Do you think we go? No. Where? When we die?
Well, that's bleak, but I don't believe it.
Okay. We'll try this.
Terry's one of the other nurses at the home. it's a Welsh name. I'm not Welsh. My mum's into all that New Age stuff, and I think she thought it would make me seem more interesting.
Okay.
New Age. Like auras and healing energy, crystals and all that. It's not really my thing.
What do you know about Dr.
I think it's terrible what happened to him.
Oh, already seen it before.
I've known a lot of doctors over the years. I don't really know what that is. Something to do with Vikings, isn't it? I thought I was stuck in purgatory once, but then I realised I was just watching a really, really bad film. Sorry, I'm terrible at jokes.
Do you want to be on a dating show?
I'm not really looking for love at the moment. I'm sort of married to my...
Oh. Is from Norse.
Oh, well, there you go. You learn something new every day.
I'm gonna end the day.
Oh, Doctor, Glad I caught you. I thought you might want to hear what Ben had to say. Quick catch up? I wouldn't say we were best friends, but we did spend a lot of time together. There's only two of us that work here. I'm sure we'll become friends too, Doctor. Just try not to get murdered.
Creepy.
I'm not sure Ben will be coming in for a while. He's still pretty shook up about finding the body. I'm surprised it doesn't happen more often in the line of work he's in. Anyway, he said he found the body at exactly 20 minutes past 10. For some reason, the first thing he did was look at his watch. That's all he'd say before he'd shut down. The police weren't very talkative either. Yes, Ben found Dr. Dekker's body on Valentine's night in his office. In your office.
Creepy. Okay. Dr. Dekker was killed on Valentine's Day. I should ask the patients where they were that day. Okay.
Sorry, didn't you know? Ben's one of the night shift cleaners. I'm sure he's got some tales he could tell. The police wanted to know what I was doing Valentine's night. You know, when the body
Silver
was found.
trophy cheat. Curious.
I was at home, all on my lonesome. So I guess that makes me a suspect. Yes, you know, the 14th of February, the day of love. Or remembering a massacre, whichever's more you. I think the police want you to make a short list of suspects, or maybe even find the killer. You're seeing all the patients that were on the books when he was killed. There was no forced entry, so they think it might be someone he knew, or someone who had access to the office. Yeah, like little old me. Do you think I'm a suspect, Doctor? Oh, well, I wasn't expecting that. I suppose everyone's a suspect at the moment, even you. They did mention I needed grief counselling, though, and I said you'd sort me out. I know you didn't agree, but I thought I'd let you know. That's very kind of you. I don't know exactly, but a stabbing of some kind. We'll be getting the autopsy through at some point. No, I'll let you know when. I wasn't really in his social circle, so I don't know if he had any friends. In terms of enemies, I heard things get heated in his office sometimes, but I won't name any names. Susan, Annabelle, Melissa, there are some names, but they're not names of anyone I know.
Just her looking at me like that at the end sent chills up my spine because I just see darkness in her eyes.
I didn't see it myself, so I don't know, but I heard it was a bit of a mess with all the blood and everything. You know, they have people who clean up after such things, though, so you really can't tell, can you? Don't worry. That's a new chair. All I know is the police took his chair. Forensics, I suppose.
The booty.
He was stabbed, so that's quite a personal thing to do. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if it was one of the patients who had a problem with the treatment they were getting.
You think a patient killed Dr. Dekker because of their treatment?
I'm just surmising. If you're unhappy enough to kill your therapist, They're probably not doing a very good job.
Was wrong with the treatment? The patients were getting.
I'm just surmising.
Oh.
I'm having a loop day.
This is a loop day.
It's a do-over day. You won't remember. What's the name of your assistant again?
Oh wait, I remember seeing her name. Jaya, it is? Because when I seen her name Jaya, I was thinking Jambalaya or something. Her name is Jaya. Jaya.
You didn't know that yesterday. Can you remember where I met Hannah?
I hate to say it. World of Warcraft.
No. No, we played that game together, but we didn't meet in it.
Oh, you met in secondary school.
Well done, Doctor. Yeah, we met at secondary. Wouldn't it be funny if my day loops if you fail to get a question right?
That would be a nightmare. No. Actually, I'm gonna put, yeah, that would be funny.
I'm not sure that's the answer I'm looking for. I'm not sure that's the answer I'm looking for.
Starting to get tired already.
It's a do-over day? You won't remember. What's the name of your assistant again?
Didn't I just type that?
I suppose it's funny for you. You won't remember. Anyway, I think I'll probably head home. This isn't helping. I'm having a loop day.
Again.
It's a do-over day. Yeah, at secondary school. It's been fun, but I've got a pill. Dr. Dekker gave me this pill. He told me if I took it, I'd never have another loop day. It's got a small skull and crossbones on it. Should I take the tablet, Doctor?
Don't take those.
You're cool. I don't think this is getting us anywhere, though. I'll see you tomorrow. Again. I'm having a loop day.
Almost want to say screw off, I'm having these loop days too.
It's a do-over day. You won't remember it. What's the name of your assistant again? I'm not sure that's the answer I'm looking for.
Passing out over here, but I don't know.
I never mentioned a pill this time, or a tablet. What the hell is going on here? Are you reliving my days? Something somewhere has changed since you arrived. Like some kind of sim theory. It's a thing. Some professor believes we could be living inside a computer simulation and someone is controlling us. And there are millions of these sims. And someone, somewhere behind a keyboard is just causing havoc. I'm starting to think you have that keyboard, Doctor. Wait, don't answer that. I don't want to know.
midnight each day.
On Valentine's night,
Time as you know it freezes.
20 minutes past 10.
Keep up, Doctor.
Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor.
I was at home,
David is my husband.
all on my lonesome.
Stabbed him with a steak knife.
Nothing changes.
I'm a qualified angel of death when I'm dancing.
You get this day over and over.
Hilda.
I black out.
I don't think she's got long.
And Laurie just...
Naked on the beach.
Hannah.
Is that it for today?
Act 2, Valentine's Day.
Ooh. Deja vu. Are you sitting in exactly the same place I left you last night? Oh, that's where it all starts, Doctor. Anyway, do you think you can fit me in today? Looking at the diary, it's just the usual suspects, and you must be getting sick of them already. I've got this for you, too. It's some more footage from Professor Alderby that was hiding away. Well, come find me if you need anything.
Should have streamed earlier. Passing out again. See Nathan, Mariana, wearing different clothing, I think. It's hard to tell. Oh, same clothing. She doesn't look familiar. Who's the other person? She's new? Let's just do some things here. Hour, 3 minutes. I know I normally stream for at least 2 hours, but yeah, I got some things I gotta do tomorrow. But I think I'm gonna end things here. An hour long, that sucks. It's just I can't really focus though. I'm just passing out here in my chair. I really am. You know what? I'm gonna push myself. I'm gonna keep going. Alright. go with Nathan. No, we'll go with Lacey.
I'm Lacey Hendricks. So you don't know about me then?
What? Don't I know about you?
Where to start? My next door neighbour in Jobson Hill, where I live, she was murdered. 80, and they diversion burgled her. But she was wise to it and started calling the police. They slit her throat with a bread knife. So I started a neighbourhood watch. It was me and Agnes. Everyone else thought we were overreacting. If they want their throats cut, that's up to them, living in a bubble. But Agnes. Poor Agnes. She went missing, and still is. And that's what people think. But it's not the truth.
What is the truth?
It killed them. It looks normal enough. A smartly dressed, door-to-door saleswoman. I know because I heard my other neighbours shout at her. No Jehovah's! They think anyone knocking is a Jehovah. But she said she was selling double glazing. I don't know. I didn't answer the door. That's not to nowadays. But I watched her go to Agnes's. Or Agnes. She let her right into her house.
Agnes let her in.
She went missing. I could only see the silhouette. It turned from a person into a, well, it looked like, I guess you'd call it a Medusa. Snakes for her face. And Agnes just fell to the floor. A few minutes later, the woman left, smiling like the cat that got the cream. That was the end of Agnes.
cut the cream, or got the cream. It's kind of weird to say that.
Saw it with my own eyes. What more proof do I need? You're starting to sound like Dr. Dekker. You didn't believe me either. I didn't have much luck with him, like I said. He didn't believe me. He thought I was having a hallucination caused by the stress of my neighbour being so brutally murdered. Where is Agnes, though? I haven't found her, have they? Have they? Have you been listening to me? Ask me something about my problem. They haven't found her because that thing ate her. Or made her disappear or something. Her useless husband managed to survive unscathed, though.
Let's see.
Don't know much about him, other than the fact that he looks at me like I'm 6 foot under every time we meet. He doesn't seem too bothered she's gone missing either. He did at first, when the police were crawling around. But now they've gone, that stopped. If I hadn't seen that thing eat her, that sounds like something I should know about. But I don't. No. He's a weaselly little man. He spends far too much time in his garden. He's probably like the National Trust back there. The constant digging and building, pruning and sawing. such a thing to say. Why would you say that? I kept watching the front door after that saleswoman had left and nothing. She didn't leave. And you can't get out the back since the council sold the garage block. Ron's a gardener, not a killer. And left. I need to call the police. I need to call them now. But they won't listen to me. I tried to tell them about the monster, but they didn't believe me. They won't believe me about this, I promise you. Please, could you call them, Doctor?
Damn it.
Thank you, Doctor. Now give me a pen and I'll write down the details for you. Don't you want to know why Dr. Dekker called me the leech lady? I didn't have much luck with him, like I said. He didn't believe me. He thought I was having a I suppose I could tell you, but I don't have all the gossip. I was at Henley Church. They had a service that ran right up till midnight. For us less fortunates without a love in their life. Well, now. Do you have someone, Doctor? Do you have a love in your life? Garden Club. You should come with me one night. It's a lovely way to meet new people.
Okay. Should be our 18 minutes. That's not too bad. Alright. Call it here. I want to thank you for coming, Kissa. Sorry I'm passing out. Whoever else is here, thank you for joining as well. Mysterious lurker. Anybody else who watches that at any point, I apologize for passing out, but I mean, I find this game interesting, I like the concept of it, but it's just, I think it's not enough to get me going. Like, I'm, like, there's like so many questions to ask, but I just don't know what to ask, or I'm just kind of like, you know, whatever, so I had to, like, look up those questions that I just asked for, like, that last bit of, for that, or, you know, for that character, and the last little bit there for, you know, the previous day and whatever. So, yeah. Hopefully tomorrow when I go to stream more of this, it'll be way, way earlier than 2 a.m. in the morning. I was kind of home to go even longer than that. I was kind of home till, you know, only an hour and 20 minutes in the stream. I feel like I'd creep it up on 2 hours, really. So this has been part 2. Yeah, I need to do things a little bit more better. I just got a lot going on tomorrow, so I'll stream as early as I can, but I'll let you know, Kissa, when I go live. And anybody else who goes to watch this at a later date, I apologize for passing out, I really do. I don't know why I've been falling asleep around 3:30. The only thing that I can, I mean, I went to bed at like 5:30 this morning, or yesterday morning, so, or close to 6 o'clock, I should say. So, I think it's just the style of game this is, that I'm just, that's like, you know, it's not that it's not boring. It's just there's not a lot happening because it's just questions after questions. That's all this game is, and I know that. But I think that's what's kind of like putting me to sleep. Is like it's just. Well, yeah, it's kind of boring it is, but also at the same time, my brain, like, not a lot's going on that my brain's, heavily focused. That, like, if I was playing Dead by Daylight, I would be like, oh, okay, here we go. I'm Survivor, gotta, like, pay attention, watch out for the killer, etc., whatever, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden, I'm kind of like, and then I, like, open my eyes and I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm playing this game, right? Oh yeah, I'm streaming too. Oh boy, how embarrassing. So, yeah. So that's definitely not good. So yeah, just kind of hoping that I would have been able to stay awake a lot more longer. But anyway, I am going to call it here. Like I said, thanks for coming by. And I'll let you know later on when I go to stream more of this. Today, the 15th. So, anyway. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see y'all for part 3. I don't know. They say this game's like 10 hours long, but how many acts is there in this game? 5 acts, and we're just beginning Act 2. So, yeah, about that. Anyway. See everyone. See y'all for part 3 of my stream, which will be even longer than this. It'll be longer than 2 hours. Hopefully I can go for 3 hours without crashing, especially so early. At least if I start early and I find out I can't stay awake, then I'll find out for sure that this game is putting me to sleep. It's just not a whole lot happening. It's just, like I said, it's just questions upon questions, really. So, but I mean, I like the concept of the game, and I think it's cool, but it's just kind of like, a snooze fest in a sense, and I'm not trying to say that and be in a negative way. Like, I'm literally falling asleep playing this, so. Alright. See you all later today, or another time, or and for the next video, or /stream if you're watching it live.